So once again, we're sitting in the garden. It's in between showers, and you can hear the traffic, as I pointed out many times, and you can hear the birds. But most of all, we can hear ourselves. What we are aware of is most ourselves, our own mind, our own thoughts. Actually, we live in a world of thoughts. They're constantly reiterating the same ideas we've had for dozens of years. It's very difficult to give up. So we've talked about giving up some of the, you can say, the mental wranglings in the mind. So the first verse of the Gita, Dharma Kshetra Kurukshetra Samaveda Yuyutsvaha, there in the land of the Kurus, in the land of Dharma, the Kurus were meeting for fight. So it is in the locative. I've probably mentioned it before. It's Kurukshetre, Dharma Kshetre. So the idea is that it is in that field that the battle took place. So when we understand that the battle that we are fighting against, you can say, ignorance against self-realization, darkness against light, that battle is fought within ourselves. It's not fought out there. It appears that it is out there, but it is Dharma Kshetra, in the field of our own Dharma, our own values, our own habits, our own, you can say, our own family members that we admire and embrace, and other family members that we have alienated for some reason. So it is within that familiar situation that we're fighting. And that's why it is so difficult, because we're completely habituated to our mindset. And unless we sit in meditation every day, or we do a mala, we do a japa, very, very difficult to get out of our ordinary mindset. Then we might say, well, sometimes I'm reading, I'm watching TV, but especially watching television and absorbing all this mundane information in a mundane setting is actually very, very bad. So meditation is the only way. Meditation means to withdraw from this and enter into that. So this Kurukshetra, that field where the Kurus, those who do, Kuru working, those who do, that, we examine that, and then we can understand, who am I really? It takes great introspection, because I cannot understand who I am until I let go of both the lower faculties, the physical faculties, psychological faculties, mental faculties, and I have to come to that level where the higher self is taking a darshan. We talked about that yesterday. Then it says, when the mirror, the mirror is covered by dust, then how can I look in the mirror and see who I am? When the embryo is covered by the womb, how can you know what is the embryo? In Taoism, they speak about the embryo, the growth of the embryo. And if the fire, which is naturally a source of light, is covered by smoke, I don't even know the origin of the fire. So all of these items we need to look at, and we're encouraged to do so when we study the Gita. 700 verses, and some of them speak more profoundly to us than others. So we focus on those verses that appeal to us, and we repeat them, and we meditate on them, and we learn a few words of Sanskrit, if you like. Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yuyutsvaha Mamaka Pandava Chaiva Kim Akurvata Sanjaya. Kim means what? What happened? Tell me the story. So then we have a story to tell of our own enlightenment, so we encourage that. Om Tat Sat. May you be satisfied with that.